Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business right in front of your eyes. And what you're watching right now is a daily video series that follows the exact same framework. I start by answering your questions. This means that you can ask your question down below, and then I'll answer your question in tomorrow's video. Then I run you through business stats, which is basically just a sheet that I fill out every single day that tracks the growth of my social channels and also how much money that I make, which is quite funny for you to follow along, huh? Then I talk a little bit about my to-do list, so what I did today and what I'll do tomorrow. And then last but not least, I do some live strategy on how I'm planning to get to $1 million a year in personal profit while only taking calls 3 days a week with my clients and operating my business at 85% margins. I've already taken 2 of my previous coaching offers to more than 100k per month, and I've done around $3 million in revenue with my own coaching business, and probably in the 8-figure range for clients at this point. So but this time I've set myself some rules so that I actually can build this business for the long run, extremely sustainable. So welcome. This is the channel that you're watching right now. So how this works is that I go into my comments and then I find one that I haven't interacted with. Today is just one, which is completely fine. And then I basically just answer it. So if you have a question or a concern, or if you want feedback on your offer, content strategy, or whatever it might be, you can just ask it down in the comment section, and then you can come back tomorrow and watch tomorrow's video where I answer your comment. All right. So this question is from Forbes. He said, "Hey Fred, like you said, I kind of built a case study for health coaches on how I built Organic, the fastest growing health personal brand in DACH. I think it's Germany, right? And I saw, I'm very bad at this. Bro, never tell yourself that you're bad at stuff. That's extremely stupid. It is a Google Doc, and I basically just copied the structure from other successful case studies. My goal with that is to win consulting clients like you recommended me, or done for you premium prices. My 2 questions are, do you just explain the roadmap, basically how we scale to 22,000 followers, gone viral like 4x within 4 months, or do you recommend making a plan on how I would recommend it in a perfect way? Because e.g. we didn't post every day and we're not perfect, but we still went successful with it. How would you go out and get consulting clients with that? Not much budget for ads, maybe Facebook groups, LinkedIn. Also saw that yoga coaches don't have money. Would love to work with you one day. Thank you, bro. Let me answer you one question at a time here, right? Let me answer. Sorry. So the first one, bro. First of all, one of my friends is the guy that is running one of the world's largest educational programs for yoga teachers, and he's making around 300k per month. So yoga teachers do have money, I promise you. All right. Second of all, bro, for how you turn a case study, right, is that you basically take your knowledge and then you want to turn it into a core product. This is basically just by taking all the winning elements from your case and then turning it into a step-by-step process. It will never be perfect, all right, bro? Like, a case study and the knowledge that you have always evolves with time. Like, the things that you know is always correlated to who you are as a person, and that will always continue to evolve. The way that you want to see it, bro, is it's kind of like a staircase, right? That just continues. So here you learn something, and then you implemented it, then you learn something new, and then you learn something new. And maybe you're here right now, bro, on the staircase, but that's totally fine, because then you can also work with clients that are at this point in the staircase, and then you basically just build yourself up over time in business, right? That's typically how it goes, is that your trajectory is like this, but you also work with clients that follows the same. So here, when you're here in this trajectory, you work with a client here, and then you show this result to here, and then here. And then you kind of like grow, and once you grow as a person, and your knowledge and your skills and your case studies and your proof and your self-discipline and your communication skills and your knowledge and skill set and these things, then your clients grow with you, and then you just have to evolve at all times, right? So, bro, basically, first of all, nobody wants to go viral. Nobody wants to have followers. People want to make money, right? So the way that you grow yoga consulting businesses is by social media, right? Is that they should scale their content and get a bigger audience. That's how they should make more money, right? And then, bro, always make a plan, right? Like, you can turn it into like a menu or like a step-by-step recipe for how to go from, let's say, 10k followers, right, to 50k followers, in terms of like X amount of reels, and then you want to do these kinds of hooks, then you want to do trial reels in this way, and then you want to run retargeting, follow ads, or maybe you want to do something else, right? So you like have this menu, and then your offer stack, bro, basically is, if it's done for you, then you set it up for them. If it's done with you, you show them how to do it on calls and you mentor them. And if it's do it yourself, they get a video course where they have to follow along themselves and set it up right. If you don't have cash flow for clients, bro, then the way that you get consulting clients is no different to how you get done for you clients. It's that you have a system, right, bro? That is your case study. And you reach out to people and you offer them the case study. So you can do Loom, or you can do cold calls, you can do ads. I'm assuming you don't have tons of cash flow since you're asking. Yeah, not much budget for ads. So yeah, to just reach out on Facebook group and LinkedIn. To the ones that are not qualified for done for you, you pitch them consulting. To the ones that are not qualified for that, you pitch them do it yourself. So it's just about getting stuff done now, bro. And I wish you all the best. Very good. That was it for the questions for today. And now it's social stats. So my main YouTube channel, Instagram, and daily updates. My daily updates channel is currently sitting on 374. And my main YouTube channel is currently sitting on 6,441. So we always track 1 day later, right? Which means that today is the 23rd of July. So I track the growth from the 22nd. There we go. My Instagram is currently on 21,012 and 347. Yesterday I didn't make any money, and I spent $10 on simple invoices. So yeah, pretty chill. As you know, I'm not letting in any new clients for the next 5 weeks. So it's pretty chill these days. I'm just spending time on building my program and serving my amazing clients. Let's clean it up a bit, shall we? So today for my to-do list, today I am currently finishing up my masterclass on paid ads. Then I had lunch with 2 clients here in Dubai. Then I had calls for 4 hours. Then I had some dinner, and now I'm writing on my ads guide again. And then you're like, how can it take such a long time, Fred? Well, today I've written 6,000 words about paid ads, which is equivalent to 12 pages. So when you're building something extraordinary and you really want to make sure that it's extremely good, then it takes a lot of time, right? Because I know that the better I will be at elaborating and explaining paid ads to the people that I'll work with, the more they understand it, and the more they understand it, the more they'll do it, and the more they do it, the more data they'll get. The more data and feedback they get from their paid ads, the better their paid ads perform. So I'm basically just preventing anything that would happen down the line of people like, hey Fred, why are my paid ads not working? Or I'm basically just preventing all of that by just making the most comprehensive ads guide ever seen for coaches and consultants. I've personally spent more than $350,000 of my own money on paid acquisition, and multiple millions for clients. You know, so I would say that I have a resume that allows me to create a ads guide that is pretty good. For strategy, not a lot. Maybe just the importance of doing something properly. Like I could have made my video course in like 2 weeks and it would still have been good, but I'm forcing myself to not take in any new clients, to collect any new money, because I want to detach from my income. I want to be in a state where I'm like, I don't need money. So I'm forcing myself to be in that position where I can then canalize all my energy into my product, which I know will be the thing that will make me a lot of money in 6, 12, 24 months from now. So I'm trying to shift my mindset from quick cash and cash flow and clients and acquisition to generational wealth through my consulting business. Because I genuinely believe that you can build generational wealth through cash flow if you prioritize your cash right through the right investments and with a long enough time horizon. I'm pretty sure that I can do a good job there. So that is what I'm doing now, and I know that I want to be in the consulting space for at least the next 5 years, and I know that I want to have a personal brand forever, because I want to write books, I want to do public speaking and all these things. And this product that I'm building now, I want that to be the backbone of like everything else that I want to do. So of course I'm dedicating 10 dedicated weeks of building out version 1, and then when version 1 is out, then I'll start building version 2, and then I'll make sure that I always have the best product. That's kind of the goal here. So I appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you tomorrow.